Oh, hey there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dana AKA Trihrdrgrl. If you're new here, hey, you should stay there. You should stay here by pressing subscribe so you can see me more. I'm on the bike. This is the first time I've chatted with you all day and it's 3:25. I've just been kind of tired today, and that happens sometimes, which is a good thing. I have easy ride, just low heart rate, so I'll just be spinning my legs like this the whole time, and keeping my heart rate between like 110 and 125, something easy peasy. And since I haven't recorded a whole lot, let's yap. One thing that you will come to know about me is that I am super passionate about passion, essentially. If you are passionate about something, I am excited for you. It's the I love love, I love finding your happiness type thing. But there's a different kind of passion going on in the world right now, and it's for those people who love humanity. And you may or may not want to talk about it, but there's some crap going on. I'm in America, living in America, proud to be American, excited to be a part of this country. I love our country. I think it's beautiful. I haven't seen enough of it. I've driven across it 2 times, well, back and forth, and then back again. So technically 3 times cross country. And there's nothing that makes me really want to leave here more than having a government who says people like me don't belong here. And it used to be hyperbolic, and I'm not of a minority, minus that I'm a cis woman. But right now, people like me is anybody that disagrees with that orange man in the White House. So just stopping by to let you know that I may not always talk about this, but here we love humanity, and those people do not look at everybody as human. And the people that are on his side would say differently. They love everyone and they pray for everyone and God's people, and it's false. It's all false. So just want to chime in with a little yappy yap about that. I 100% believe that trans women are women. Trans men fucking exist. Excuse my language, but as much as I love my trans women, we gotta shout out our trans men too, because not that they want the attention, because they rather sit and just live their lives. They need our support, because we often give it more to the trans women, because unfortunately that's who they're more hateful to. I believe that women are as equal as men, and you have the argument about our biology and how women aren't as strong as men and blah, 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 blah. But that's always been the language, and that is why. I believe 100% in psychological powers and how we've all been taught as women to be weaker. So yes, our science and biology proves that, but evolution also proves that things can change. So I totally believe that we can do anything. I believe that the word immigrant used the way that the word immigrant is used is terrible, and that anybody that is coming from one country to another just to live their life should be able to live their life. Illegal immigrants or not, we shouldn't be making up things to make them seem evil. They are not. And that's all countries, unfortunately. So it's going to be very soon. It is already very soon that Americans are going to get a slap in the face. The ones that think they're untouchable when they try to go travel to another country for whatever reason. And people are going to just tell them no. And they're going to be like, about what? organized religion and the power of it is dangerous. Just like anything else in the world, you can have good, you could have bad in anything, whether it be religion or jogging down the street. But the power of it, the power that can happen because of a religion saying one thing should be one way, is the dangerous part. This shouldn't be a hot topic, but none of us should be afraid to go to work, school, see a movie, go grocery shopping, whatever it may be, on a daily basis. And if you're like, well, stop living in fear. Women should have complete rights to their bodies, whether that be there's an embryo growing inside of them, or if they're happily living without creating any embryos for a man. Period. Point blank. We shouldn't make being laws on whether or not a woman should be pregnant or not. Like, what? Racism, transphobia, slavery. What else? Reading books. Books, period. They'll always be there. They'll be there. That stuff exists. The Holocaust. It existed. It still exists. And whether or not you try to erase it off of a webpage or tell people we shouldn't talk about it, it still exists. And it's not okay. Well, the reading book part is okay. The getting rid of the books part, not so much. All right, that's about as sassy as you're gonna see me. If you have any more hot topics to speak on, I'll speak on them, because right now it's FUCKED, and more people need to talk about it, especially the people who said this is not what was gonna happen, and who said it won't really get that bad, and still in the back of their head, because they have guilt and don't want to admit to wrong and don't want to take any blame, blah, 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 whatever it may be, in the back of their head, they still won't admit to it being wrong. Those people need to speak on it. The people that send me the articles that try to claim that all of this wouldn't happen. He told you the truth over and over again, what he was going to do, and he's doing it. So, yeah, I don't know. I may or not have. If I post this, it will probably get 10,000 views compared to my 1 or 2, 3 views, which isn't really me trying to use the system. It's me just really trying to be not as sad and inward about all this, because I try to do my due diligence. I try to call my senators, congresspeople, show up to protest when I can, and also just spread joy and happiness into the world. So just wanted to put that out there, since I didn't record a lot today. So this will be my lovely Friday vlog. Follow me Friday, hit that subscribe. Okay, this little meme popped up when I started scrolling. Yes, sometimes I scroll on my easy bike rides. Sorry, I'm doing good today. I'm keeping with that 90 RPM and just moving my legs. So keeping my heart rate, it's at 120 right now. So that's where I'm supposed to be. Anyways, this little meme popped up, and just, you know, universe permission about that rant I went on. It's not a rant. It's really just common knowledge shit that should be just happen. Y'all, the sweat that has been sweated, only 35 minutes into this ride, and it's an easy ride, and I refuse to use the fan too early in the season, just because come summer when it's 100 degrees outside, and I have to have the garage open just for airflow, and have to have the fan on, you don't feel the fan as much. So yeah, I went to go rub my shoulder and from being an aero, my shoulders and my elbows give me a lot of trouble. So we're gonna need a bike fit for sure on this. Yeah, 35 minutes in, 25 to go. And then getting out of the sweaty clothes. Oh, and this is also your reminder that you need to go on and live your life, even though this crazy shit is going on. You have to do both. I know it sucks and it's gonna make you uncomfortable for a while, but you have to fight for justice and like love the world. But you also have to like feed your kids and you definitely have to work out because you're gonna have to be freaking strong for this. So don't get me wrong. I've definitely been in a sad depresso espresso state since, you know, that November day 6 months ago, and have doom scrolled for hours on certain days and thought about, you know, what can I do and all of that. But we can't do that all of the time, every day. We have to make ourselves strong and keep ourselves strong and do the extra. Always do the extra. Try harder, right? Hey there, run streak day number 63, brought to you by a puppy jog with the whole fam, all 3 puppies. Let's see how this goes. They haven't jogged in a long time, especially not as 3 of them. They usually just walk as 3 of them. So we're gonna see if we can jog them out. That's all I'm supposed to have today. I don't have a scheduled run, so it's just my run streak 1 mile. Let's get it. Yes, this is my 140-pound Great Dane, whose fast walk is a 9-minute mile pace. She's got me out of breath. 1 mile in 10:50. You know, it's supposed to be just a slow, fun streak run. This girl, she had my heart rate all the way up to 180 going up that hill. So I'll introduce you to the girls here in a second because they all have very distinct personalities, even though 2 of them are technically twinsies, and they're all Great Danes. This is Stitch. She's probably the best at running. She'll do anything her small human does. All the puppies are named after Disney characters. Nala was first. She is our lioness of the group for sure. She looks like it, acts like it. She wants to be in charge, but her sissy Belle is fighting for that role too. There's the twinsies. The one on your left is Belle with Daddy. She's kind of a spaz when she runs. She doesn't like not being out in the lead, so she'll make lots of noise and be just silly. This is just the teenager always complaining about having to run and then yelling at us when we can't be as fast as her, even though we got, you know, 30 years on her. So dad and teenager racing. No ma'ams, you sit. These 3 sit because I know they'll take out. Look at her face. That's Nala Jewel. That's not even all her own jewel. That's her sissy's jewel. Stay. A 63 run streak done. And some fun puppy time. I love you. I'll check in with you soon. I felt less exhausted as the day goes on. A little bit of exercise and movement usually helps with that, but it's hard to get the movement in when you're feeling exhausted. It's also first day of Shark Week, so that's kind of hitting me. Cramps, headache, all that fun stuff. We're gonna rectify it with a little bathy bath, fun little run with the puppies, and just wanted to say goodnight. I love you, and I will check in with you soon.